Easy 3 Sport Production. I'm your host, Suttles, and before we get started, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that sub button. Make sure you click that like button. YouTube always likes it. And be sure to leave your comments in the comment section. I want to hear what you got to think about this next subject. So without further ado, let's get it. 6-1. 6-1. What can they say now? Huh? What can they say now? We're the worst 5-1 team in NFL history. They're bad. Daniel Jones is just not good. I love the culture of what Daboll is bringing, but the Giants, they're not that good. It's not sustainable. 6-1. What can they say? You don't accidentally just trip into 6-1 in the NFL. I've never heard of a team just, oh yeah, oh man, we're 6-1. Oh wow, how'd that happen? Come on, man. We are a good team. Put some respect on the Giants' name. So yesterday, the New York Giants went up against the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Jacksonville, Florida refs. And they came out victorious 23-17. It's a grimy, it's a muddy game. That is what the Giants are about. They are about bringing you in the back alley, beating you down until you are no more. Damn, that. Whew. 6-1, Giants fans. We have to rejoice. We have to live in this moment. We really have to understand that this team is built different. Daboll came and brought that winning culture. He got Danny playing really damn good football yesterday. He threw for 202 yards, 1 touchdown. He had over 100 yards rushing and another touchdown. Danny is literally doing what needs to be done to win these games. Saquon Barkley had over 100 yards rushing. And guess what? Even though we are the #1 rushing attack in the league, Jacksonville was top 5 defense in the rushing defense, but yet we put over 200 yards on them. We didn't really get to Trevor Lawrence. They was using, Dougie P was doing a lot of creative things, getting the ball out of Trevor Lawrence's hands, but towards the end of the game, this has to be addressed, and I hope that the NFL, and I beg and plead for the NFL to actually look at that film, because they gave Jacksonville every single opportunity to try to win that game. Like, it made absolutely no sense of how badly they was trying to cheat the Giants out of this win, but yet the Giants still prevail. So what you mean to tell me is that when a quarterback slides and his knee is at the ground and another defender hits said quarterback, even in the head, there is absolutely no flag. When a tight end catches a ball and gets poked in his eye and has to get carted off, there is no flag whatsoever. But yet, when a defender pulls the quarterback down by their shirt to try to get a sack, that's roughing the passer. Or even when the quarterback throws the ball and you literally just tackle him because it was a bang play, that's a roughing the passer penalty. Or when you are the cornerback and the wide receiver makes an inside move and your hand mistakenly just goes up and swipes towards the defender's face, doesn't even catch the face mask, that's hands to the face. They did everything to give these guys an opportunity. They said Saquon was out of bounds, so they put extra time on the clock. Every single time the Giants did something good, they offset it with a penalty. When it was a sack fumble, it was holding in the back area. When it was an interception, it was roughing the passer. When they got a 28-yard completion, then they want to add 15 for roughing the passer. And after all that, the Giants still stopped them on the 1-yard line. Still stopped them on the 1-yard line to become 6-1. I want to see what the experts are going to say this Monday morning. I really do, because they haven't been clowning them, but they haven't been given the due respect. At this time, sitting at 6-1, we have the most wins in the NFL. The Eagles, they have a bye. They're 6-0. But yet, we are still keeping pace with the NFC East. But we are the top team in the NFC conference. So I don't understand why they're not putting the respect on our name that we gradually deserve and what we have earned. Giants fans, stand up, because this is what we are all about. Understand, this year is going to be a bunch of close games. It's going to be a bunch of grind out games. And now you are getting the feeling with Daniel Jones is that when that time comes, you have the confidence that he's going to bring us down there and score a touchdown and get the job done. Now, it's going to be a bunch of games throughout the season that he's not going to be able to get it done, because he's not going to be able to keep on doing this for a 17-game period. But if he is consistently doing this, this is what us Giants fans are looking for, and this is what warned him that I may say he may get that contract that everyone is saying to get. Now, a lot of people are saying, go ahead and give it to him now before the price goes up. I'm not about that. You still got to understand, it's been 3 years prior that he has shown what he can be, and you really don't know because there's still not enough talent around him. But you see that the coaches are better, and you see that he's playing a lot better. Now, I'm just not just going to jump right on in and give him a 5-year deal or anything like that, but he's swaying me towards the way of maybe just a 2-year deal, being able to get out of it after one. Because what's going to end up happening is that we're playing so damn good, we're going to make the playoffs. So we're not going to be able to get a top-notch quarterback, but then you have to look at the overall NFL. Who are you going to be able to get on a free agency market that's probably going to be better than Daniel Jones? And that's where I think the conundrum that we're going to run into. But that's for a talk at the end of the season. Right now, we just got to ride this winning train all the way to the playoffs, because it's playoff time. It's going to be playoff time in New York again, baby. And maybe if we keep on working hard, it's going to be a playoff game in New York. I would love for that last game, that very last game against the Eagles, to be decided for the division and almost probably the conference, to see who will be the better team. But the New York Giants, 23, Jacksonville Jaguars, 17. The Giants come out again, 6-1. You know what it is. Hit that like. I want to hear what you got to say. And until next time, I'm out.